some reason. I feel very close to you on this chair tonight for some reason. Are we closer than normal? 'Cause
No, I don't think so. Welcome, folks. Calling to order our February 9th Select Board meeting. We are all present and accounted for. And we have an agenda that will start right out with our town clerk report.
Okay, I don't have much of a report. We've been I've been working on budget sheets, getting ready there was a budget committee meeting today at 4 o'clock. So spent a lot of time of working on that. I did want to mention and remind people that we are going to be closed on President's Day. That is going to be Monday, February 16th. So we will be closed that day. And I think it might be appropriate to think a little bit.
Sure.
Okay. We have met with both banks, and I have talked to both banks a little bit via email, and I'm very comfortable to move our account from our two accounts from M&T Bank to Partners for many reasons. The interest rate that Partners is offering us is more stable. It is higher. The local one-on-one support we're going to get from Partners is a lot better than what we've been getting from M&T. They're more local bank and not local. And they have also offered us a lot of different tools to make our job easier with the check reader, cash counter, and we have more, we're closer to them. The corporate people are actually I believe, in Limerick. So if we have any issues, we can go right to them and get our answers rather than scheduling a meeting and getting the whole group from Portland. I'm much more comfortable with working with a local bank. M&T used to be a local bank and they're not anymore. They're more corporate. So if that's okay with the select board, I would like to move the funds effective March 1st. So it's a clean month. Take it from M&T and go to Partners. So if you need more information to make that decision, I can provide it, but.
I'm comfortable with it.
No, we talked about it a little bit during a workshop, and I know these guys were present for some of the bank information and comfortable with it as well. So, as far as we're concerned, I'll make a motion right now to accept that transfer to M&T, to Partners Bank.
To Partners from M&T.
I'll second.
Okay, and all in favor?
Great, thank you. That's really all I have.
How'd the budget meeting go?
Very good, very good. They have a great budget committee. They're all very interested and
Seems like it.
detailed, and yeah, it was a good discussion.
Awesome.
Yep.
That's good. We have an agenda before us. I'll make a motion that we approve it as written.
I'll second.
All in favor? That's good. We have minutes from February the 2nd. And have you had a chance to read through it?
I did.
Okay. I will make a motion that we approve the minutes as written.
Second.
And all in favor? We have a big warrant with bills to be paid this particular, you got it?
Yep.
That's why we're sitting close to me. We have a total of 3 pages. $348,238.59. It includes our payment to SAD 55, salt and sand for the 2 sheds on Secocas and Maplewood, Eco Maine, Mellon. This bill from ServPro for the mitigation when the expansion tank burst, our water bill, an auditor bill, an attorney fee. We have the Eastern Propane Oil, or it's actually propane for us, and shopping guide ads, Secretary of State, Treasurer, and an abatement refund. Did we get paperwork on that you're aware of? Is that
Which one, I'm sorry?
on that abatement? Just don't remember.
I do have the paperwork, you signed it, and this is to pay her because she paid her taxes and to refund her.
Okay.
So it was abated and supplemented to the new owner. Do you want to see it? or-
No,
Okay. I just put it on my summary sheet for clerk.
I remember that. Did you get the password and the login that, I did reply to you with the password.
I saw it briefly. Yep, thank
Yep,
you.
yep.
Are you comfortable with doing that? Can I, is it okay with you if I pay CMP online?
Sure. They have an energy manager section that you can look and see what we've used, but this building is not included. It's supposed to be within about 10 days. I've asked them to put it on, so, and we had a discussion, or we were talking about why this bill was so high.
Yep. For some reason, when they're making the streetlights, it's off like a schedule and it's not, they're not getting the check when they issue the new bill, so that's why I just want to do it online. It will be, I don't know what the issue is. It's just with the streetlight payments.
Okay. Not with this building, no.
No, no.
It's weird. Let me put it back in there. I'll forget it. I'll definitely forget it. I'll pass it on down.
This too.
Dan.
That's all right.
No ads this week. No reports came in, and there are no meetings. We have a discussion item. We've been interviewing for a select board admin assistant, and we've narrowed it down. We'll send a letter and see if they accept the position, and then we'll be able to announce who that is. And that should be known this week. That'll be nice for the office. CMP sent us a letter saying that they were going to be conducting tree work in 2026, pruning, removing tree brush and other. And if anybody has an issue or lives adjacent to public roads, they have the right to consult with us before routine work takes place. If you're interested, have them contact group.arboristscmp@cmp.com. I'm going to put this up on the bulletin board, I think, so they have, if anyone has an issue with it. And God knows we need a lot of trimming going on around here. So, okay.
Power.
Yep. Any updates for any of you?
I should be able to get the historical documents for the plowing contracts, which will make that a much quicker process to get those ready
Okay.
this week. And that's all I'm working on at the moment.
Yeah, I know.
That's my pressing item.
Okay.
And then you and I have to talk about MESRP at some point.
At some point, sure.
Yeah.
I have not responded yet, so. What about you? Got any updates?
Still haven't heard back from, or I contacted
Oh, yeah.
Livingston Town Manager. Still have not heard back in regards to our questions about the ACO equipment that they have and what they're planning on doing with it. If they're sending it to Standish or keeping it or getting rid of it. So trying to figure out what they're doing with that equipment. So still waiting on a call back. I'll reach out to them again this week.
Sure. I wonder if David would know if Oris heard anything. You know, they've spoken with him maybe about it. I don't
Yeah.
know, but-
I may see him tonight.
Oh, okay, because I haven't heard from him in a couple of days.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mr. Wright, you're here tonight. Do you have anything you'd like to add or say?
Yeah, just a couple of things. I mentioned it when you were having your workshop, why wasn't the workshop being televised anymore? But the most important thing is to have an agenda on the workshop and have it posted. Just so that if anybody wants to come to the workshop, they can, as long as they know it's on the agenda. Since we're talking about agendas, the website doesn't seem to be very user-friendly. I'm having a hard time with it. I kind of like the old website, even though the word search is pretty good, but it does have its challenges. So that's, I just wanted to get that out there. The budget committee did meet. They were talking about maybe some more money for gas mileage for the CEO. So if you raise the permit fees, you wouldn't have to have a special meeting, right? You could just raise the permit fees and then use that. Raising the money for the permit fees would go towards his gas mileage rather than taking it from somewhere else.
Well, we are going to raise permit fees.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, and that would help maybe pay for extra gas mileage maybe.
Are you talking about for the next
For the
budget
CEO,
year?
for the CEO, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you may still need to see an increase in the CEO's allotment because permit fees come in under revenue, not a direct offset.
Okay. And you mentioned, I think last week about the salt shed on Secocas Road being closed
Yes.
to the public.
Yes.
But maybe I missed it, but you didn't mention where the public could get sand. If that place is closed, does that, Keys Falls people need to go to Maplewood to get some sand?
Yes.
So we can't direct anyone to get sand?
Well, it's a liability issue.
Okay, I wasn't aware of that.
Yes.
So just Maplewood and that's it? Okay.
I mean,
Well, so last week, when we said that had a no trespassing sign on it, we said that people could go to Maplewood or they could reach out to Grateful Undead to get buckets.
Yeah, I didn't hear that. I heard that Grateful Undead from the youth group or whatever has buckets of sand.
Yep,
I heard that, but I didn't hear the redirection. I must have missed that.
gotcha.
I do apologize for that.
I mean, ideally, Jeff, we would have a separate pile for folks to grab out of.
Yes, that was suggested like 10 years ago.
Yeah. I mean, that would be ideal.
Yeah, there is a spot where they could do that, with the little
Yeah.
shed there. Since we're talking about the salt shed a little bit, do we know how much money we spent on rehabbing that salt shed? That's now condemned? Oh,
Not insured, let's say it's
Not
insured,
insured.
right. Yeah, how much money we've spent on it? We haven't spent any money on it. That I'm, not in my term, that,
okay, because I thought it was re-sided and re-roofed.
not when. I mean, I'd have to look back into the history of it. No,
Maybe 8 years ago?
8 years ago? Yeah,
I'm just curious, and
Yeah.
now it's non-usable.
right. Well, that's the risk, that's Maine Municipal Association's risk management, that they sent people out here to go through all of the town-owned buildings, and that was their determination, so.
They say why?
Yeah, there's a back wall that's not supported, and because the trusses that cross the building are rusting out as well.
Right, right. Okay.
And they're not actually called trusses, it's another word for it.
There's no way of building another structure within that structure? Maybe add new
Yeah.
support beams?
It's maybe possible, but I'm not a construction engineer, I'd have to, yeah.
I did notice, I know we put those concrete barriers in there to keep the sand and salt away from the beams and the aluminum, but I'm noticing the sand and salt is going over those concrete.
Yeah, they're supposed to all be brought back in.
Right, and I know we had a situation in Maplewood where one of the trucks had knocked out one of the beams and that had to be repaired. And I'm noticing that on the Secocas Road that there's a wall that's pushed out a little bit.
Yeah, that happened last year.
Yeah, last year.
Yeah.
Okay, so if we do build a new shed, we're gonna have to be a little more careful.
Oh, yeah.
I would assume. Let's see, there's one other thing, if I can. Oh, yes. I brought this up at the town meeting. This is a picture of the an ash tree that has, from the Admiral Ash Borer.
Yeah.
The bark is done. There is a program called Project Canopy. I can't do it myself because I called up the state and they said the town needs to apply for Project Canopy.
Yeah, I did see something about that, I think.
Yeah, because I mentioned it in September when we had this.
Yeah,
And you mentioned CMP. I actually called CMP to see if they could maybe trim some of these ash trees that are dying in Parsonsfield. And basically, they said it was out of their range, even though it was within the road and the stone wall, they still won't cut it. So I have to take care of it myself. I got a quote of $1,000 for one tree, but I've got about 10 of them. I'm not asking for assistance, but again, I guess I probably should ask for assistance, but anything on the stone, within that stone wall and the road, there is help. I believe Cornish has applied for a Project Canopy already. And I was just wondering if we had any plans on doing that.
I've seen the information on it. It definitely would be worth the town's while to look into it, I think. I mean, it's, you've got 10 ash trees and there's probably 10,000 ash trees that line all the roads that are ready to come down.
And would that be part of the road commissioner's job to look at all the trees that are within the right of way per se? Would that be something that they'd be taking note of?
I know that the road
Since they're out on
commissioner,
the road.
yeah, the road commissioner in the past has had tree work done. He's called in people to come take down trees that are, gonna fall or fall on wires. And I'll tell you right now, there's, people are booked into months and months and months away because of all the ash tree damage.
Right. And Parsons Field is loaded with some,
Yep,
as well as Southern York County.
yeah. Pretty much the state.
Yeah, not the whole, it's more York County is the one, but I just think that, I can't do it because they told me that the town can only do it. So you have to apply for Project Canopy by making a phone call, asking, can we get on this program, because Cornish is doing it. So I think that's about all for now. I don't want to go longer than the meeting itself. Thank you.
Thanks, Jeff.
Now, who's the contact for the Grateful Undead if someone wants a bucket of sand? Like, how do we do this?
I think Nancy Perkins would be, but before I would give out any information with her contact stuff, gratefulundead.com, is it gratefulundead.org? They have a website and you can contact them. I have a feeling the number of buckets they have are limited. I don't know that they continuously supply them. I honestly don't know.
All right, I'll have to find out because we get a lot of calls during the day looking for sand.
For sand. I asked if they would want to leave some here
Okay.
for us, and that is still a possibility. Grateful Undead. Jeff, it looked like you wanted to say something else.
Yes, I was just wondering if Savin had any access to 5-gallon buckets from restaurant.
I just wrote myself a note for that, Jeff. I think I do, and I don't mind picking up some sand and bringing it here if you guys want.
I think that's okay, especially, we could have it towards the back, and if people come and ask for it. It is gratefulundead.org. Free winter sand, click here. Winter sand, dear Grateful Undead members and friends, ice and snow. You're cooperating with the junior ROTC. I think we mentioned that last week. If you need a bucket of sand, or if you know of an older person who needs, please send your request to Nancy_S_Perkins@yahoo.com. Include your name, phone number, and address. And there's a form to fill out.
Okay.
Each person will be contacted. There's also a phone number, 207-400-2866. And there's we could use contact forms and have them here.
We can do that, yeah.
It was posted to the community Facebook page as well on December 12th of Janice Miller posted it, so,
Okay, she's their secretary.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, so there's a contact form, and like I said, I have asked Nancy if she wanted to leave a few buckets here, and I can easily text her and find out if they want to do that. They're not super, some people might need help getting them into their vehicle even.
5-gallon buckets, they do weigh a little.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Yeah, I'll look into it when I get into the restaurant tomorrow.
And I'd be willing to, if you got buckets, I'd be willing to go to the shed, fill them up and bring them down here.
Thanks.
Thanks, Jeff. Yeah, no, that'd be great. I mean, I've got the truck. We can always put them in the back of the truck and haul them up too.
There you go.
Yep. I'll shovel them in. You can pick them up. All good? Anybody else have anything to add or?
For me.
All right, stay warm, enjoy the snow that's coming and,
Make a motion to adjourn?
yep, I'll second it. All in favor? There you go.